Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn April energy, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right, so I'm going to look at past, present, and future energies for you. Then we're going to get some clarifiers and close out with an oracle. So I'm going to pull an animal oracle. What energies do we have for the past for Capricorn? Thank you. What energies do we have for the present for Capricorn? Thank you. What energies do we have for the future for Capricorn? Thank you. I'm feeling for overall energy, this one. Okay, for some reason I'm feeling emotional. Ooh, you know I can get that sometimes. And it's funny because I was feeling emotional and then I felt drawn to pull this card and time to let go, and feeling emotional and letting tears go is a way to let go. Whew. Okay, so in the past, we have bee spirit, sweet results await. Sorry. All right, try and focus here. I feel like in the past, it was, you didn't realize that sweet results await. Because in the past, you were struggling, right? And you're like not realizing that sweet results are coming in for you. But yet there was a part of you that felt that things would get better. For the current energy, it's trust the great mystery, right? Trusting in that sweet results await and that things will get better, and that this journey and the path that you are on will make you stronger and put you in a better place. For future energies, it's let it shine. It's like you've arrived, you're here, strut your feathers, right? And then for overall energy, it's time to let go. All right, so we're going to pull some cards for, let's see, can you see? Yeah. Past energy. Current energy. Future energy for Capricorn. Future energy. And then overall. I love it. Okay, so for the future energy, for overall energy, we have Six of Wands, it's success and victory and rising above a situation, right? Overcoming something. Even though I feel like this kind of represents that the battle was, it was a tough one. It was a lot that you've overcome. It's a lot that you've been through. But you've persevered and you've worked through it. For past, we have the King of Swords and we have the Five of Swords. I feel like it was this heavy energy that you were in, right? That you, looking at the King of Swords face, it's almost like disappointment, determination, battling through a lot, I feel like, and I feel like it has to do with other people. Like there were other people involved, that maybe you feel that other people turn their back on you because you are facing this way and that person's facing that way. And it's almost like in the past, like you had to go through that, that you were kind of looking at a situation and you were feeling, you know what? Either you left someone or someone left you, or it was an energy that you realized that you had to move away from, that you had to get away from that situation, that it was something that was very tough, something that was very straining, something that was very difficult for you, something that was kind of clouding you. And it was like you realized that it was something that you had to move on from, or if it was someone that had left you, that you felt that you kind of had to go on your own path. You had to go in your own direction. That it was a lot, right? Because we have this shield and it has the 2 arrows through it, and the shields are down, and it's almost like becoming vulnerable to a situation. But your overall energy was this sweet results await, and like I almost feel like it was something that was pulling you in a direction and you weren't really sure why, and it was changes that were going on, but there was part of you that was feeling like, I know it's going to get better, but there was part of you that was like, I don't know how I'm going to get through this because this is so difficult, and I don't see how things can get better because I'm so in this energy. I have this heavy energy and I don't really see, like just trying to get through day by day. For current energies, we have trust the grace, we have 8 of Wands and 3 of Swords. And the moon caught my eye here, and I feel like it's still in this process of letting go and still not seeing clearly, right? Because the moon kind of clouds things and there's all these clouds around and it's raining. But it's almost like, I almost feel like with the rain being there, it's a cleansing, right? It's a cleansing of heartbreak. It's a cleansing of letting it go. And I feel like it's washing away that hurt. And you're finally realizing that, yeah, like I need to let that go. I feel like it's letting those petals fall away and getting past situations and then moving forward, right? 8 of Wands is moving forward, quick moving energy. And it's almost like he's shooting his arrows towards the sun through the clouds, because you can see the sun beams streaming through the clouds here, but there's a lot of clouds here and there's some birds. And I almost feel like you're in the process of heading in that direction. And you're trusting that things will get better. Like you're having that belief. Like it's almost like you're starting to trust more in that sweet results await. Like you're trusting that, yes, I am headed in that direction because things are starting to clear and things are starting to get better. And you're seeing those results from what you went through here and those changes and those difficult things that you went through there. For future energies, we have Temperance and the Wheel, and Temperance is about being patient, right? Changes are coming in for you. And I feel like there's I feel like it's a calmness that's headed towards you. I feel like maybe before you thought about a lot of things, and in the past it was you were overwhelmed by things and you were processing things and so many things were going on. And now in the future energy, it's like you've become calmer and you're realizing, hey, that things will work out, that I don't have to worry so much, and that you're feeling more confident and you're feeling like whatever comes towards me, I will be able to handle it because I was able to handle it in the past, and I've been through so much, right? I've been through so much that I know that I can handle it, and that worrying about it only puts undue stress on myself. And feeling proud of yourself, right, for the journey that you've been on and letting it shine and strutting your feathers, right? and being proud of yourself. And the sun on her head just caught my eye. And it's, you know, she has the fire in the water, and then we have the branch with the flowers, the vine and the flowers, and that's blossoming and blooming and growing. And then down here, I just noticed that there's a sun here, and then there's 2 moons there. I almost feel like it's finding that inner strength and being proud of yourself and making those decisions that are best for you, and that you have finally come into your own and you've grown so much, right? Like I've said before, with the Capricorn being the goat, that the goat has, you know, reached the top of the mountain. It doesn't mean that there's not anywhere else to go, but I feel like it's kind of like you've been through so much and you've reached the top, and you're proud of yourself, and you're feeling like you can handle anything that comes through it, and enjoying that time of being at the top, right? And enjoying that and strutting your feathers and being proud of yourself, right? And letting go of those past things that you've been through. All right. Let's get one card to go. Yeah. I feel like in the past, you always knew that you could do it, but it was believing in yourself. You always knew that you could get through it. You always knew that you could handle the situation because you're strong and you persevered. You just weren't sure, I feel like, the path that it was that you needed to take to get through it. And it was almost like you were fighting against yourself, right? And then once you learned that, it was like this new energy that came in to move forward. There she is. Queen of Wands in current energy. For some reason, I'm thinking like you're on fire, right? Like you're not settling for less. That you're not letting this 3 of Swords bother you. That you're not letting it get to you. That you're strong. You're coming into your own. And then we have the wheel. The wheel again. Big changes for future energy. Big changes coming in for you, Capricorn. And I'm so excited for you, right? I'm so excited because you persevered. You've been through so much. So much has happened that you're stronger than you realize. And overall energy, we have the Knight of Swords. And we have the eagle here, which is success and victory and strength and persevering. And he's holding his sword and saying, I've got this. I can do this. I feel like it's your way of thinking. Maybe before, in the past, you were feeling defeated and it was almost like you were in your own way. But now you've realized that you have the power. And I feel like you realize that you have to be careful on how you think. And that if something becomes overwhelming for you, that you catch yourself and you say, no, like, let's not go to that and be overwhelmed. That you control that more and you don't let your mind go to the negative and get stuck in that wheel over there of churning through that and getting into the overwhelming energy. That you've now been able to catch yourself and move away from that and focus on the positive and to let things go, right? To let that go. Okay, I can't control that. That is something, if you can't control it, if it's like, why am I worrying about that? Because that's not helping me to move forward. I feel like it has a lot to do with perception too, but I feel like it has a lot to do with your own thinking. That you're calmer. I definitely feel calmer. And you've let those things go. All right, let's get a fortune reading card for overall energy. I love this reading. This is beautiful. I mean, it made me emotional from the very beginning because I felt the energy from the reading. Look at that. Flowers. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. They are yours. They're yours for the taking. It's yours for the grabbing. You've progressed. You've moved. You've climbed up this mountain. It's almost like I can see the mountain here, and it's the goat that's been traveling, right? That's been working through these processes. And that's what I've said, is that I feel like, you know, it's been a struggle for Capricorn, but I feel you're finally coming into the light. You're finally blooming, right? The flowers, I feel, goes back to this with the pink flowers on here. And you have the wheel twice, which was those changes coming in. And I feel that it's positive changes. We've got the sun right here in the middle, right? The sun. And this overall energy is a success and victory. And embracing that Six of Wands energy and knowing that sweet results await, and to trust the great mystery, and to be proud of yourself for the accomplishments that you've made, and not be negative towards yourself for what you didn't do or you could have done, and to not beat yourself up. And that's your way of thinking. All right, I love this reading. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.